Earlier today, I was listening to a book called The Game of Life by Florence Scovel Shinn. And she had said something. She said that God is the giver and we are the receiver. So a few hours later in my day today, I was doing some breath work. And when it got to the meditation, they were talking about having gratitude. And I started thinking about the word receiver, or the receiver came in my mind. And I started thinking about a radio, how a radio has a receiver. It picks up a frequency and it receives that frequency, and then through the speaker, it projects whatever frequency it's on. The radio is completely neutral. It could care less if you're listening to R&B. It could care less if you're listening to Latin music or talk radio or rock or whatever. It could care less. The speaker's job are just to project what frequency you're on. The radio receiver just receives the channel that you have tuned into. Feel me? So, this is definitely a metaphor for our lives. The frequency that we tune into, it's totally neutral. It's neutral, whether we're tuning into anger or turning into scarcity, lack, fear, or if we're tuning into love, joy, peace. The receiver just receives whatever channel you're on, and the speakers will project out whatever you're listening to, whatever channel you're playing in your mind. So our minds determine the channel. We determine the channel that we're playing on. But a lot of times, if you're unconscious, you're not paying attention to, you can't even see that what's coming out of the speaker. And sometimes you be playing the same song for so freaking long. You're like, oh my God, I'm so sick of this channel. But when you turn the channel to a different frequency, you don't know the songs there. So you go back to the old channel that you're familiar with. Even though you're sick and tired of listening to them same songs that you've been listening to since 1986 or whatever. So let's think about this for a minute. If we have the choice to tune in to any channel that we desire, why would we consciously choose to be listening to a radio station, a frequency that doesn't benefit us? It's because it's familiar. It's because we know it. So think about this as you're going through your day. What is the speaker of your life projecting out? What are you seeing in your world? Because whatever you're seeing in your world, that's the channel that you've tuned into, that you've made the choice to tune into and listen to. Now, if you want to listen to something else, you've got to turn the channel, and you've got to possibly learn the new songs on the new channel. Which means you're going to have to change a little bit. You're going to have to stop going back to that old station that plays the same old songs that drive you crazy, that you know by heart, and you're going to have to learn some new songs. Again, the radio is totally neutral. The radio could care less what you're playing. It's simply doing what you command. You say, go to this channel. You turn the knob, go to this channel, go to this channel, go to that channel. It's exactly how life goes. So choose wisely.